our mission is to provide this generation's viewpoint on anime and manga because we're not old trolls.
I'm the troll.
And today's main topic is AWA.
Which stands for
Anime Weekend in Atlanta.
which means Georgia, which is weird because usually in Georgia with the
South and the
hey, are you a minority? It's fun. And our three young ladies are going to be talking about, they're going to be Allie, also known as
Little Hitler.
Little Hitler.
Alex,
Me. Shonanai.
Liz.
and Christina, who's not currently with us, but she's going to get with us in just a little bit.
We will poof.
Welcome to the ANIGEEKS podcast.
What's up?
And as you see, this is not our usual scenery. Yeah, this is Christina. She's new.
This is Mr. Miranda's car.
And
That's
this is weird. Okay. On this this segment of ANIGEEKS podcast,
We happen to have the giggles.
because apparently we're fighting against crime and Penny. That's what
Children's faces.
Hey,
I have a purple one because Mr. Miranda gave mine to an orphan, and I don't like those. So, I mean, I got a different one because I don't want to be related to any orphan. So,
I wasn't the orphan. I was. Okay.
So last year we went to AWA, and it was the first AWA that we went to. And then after, quit talking.
Continue.
Okay. So this year we decided to go again, and both times, we've gone with me. My family's taken us. We went up to Atlanta, and it was an anime convention, Anime Weekend Atlanta, AWA. You get it.
So, it's been a tradition ever since last year to go and do this every year for us.
I just interrupted you with my cough.
Doesn't matter. Nobody heard it.
Okay.
Go. So, last year was our first time going. This year was our second time. First year at AWA, we got to meet the voice actors.
First year at AWA, we met, who was it? We met Laura Bailey. We have a picture with her, and
then
she's giving us a hug.
Yeah, we didn't get her autograph though because she said that it wouldn't be fair to the other people, but she's like, I can take a picture with you, so I have that picture.
And she told us to meet her in the hallway so we can get it, but we kind of forgot. Oops. We met Vic Mignogna. Oh my god. Yes.
So
his hair, his hair looks really fluffy, but when you touch it, it's like hairspray.
It's like
not
gel.
that great,
Like
no.
gel.
But it
It's
still
not
looks good, it's just, it doesn't feel like it should. I mean, I was disappointed.
And we met Travis Willingham.
Mustang.
Mori.
Oh yeah, he played Modi too. But I was thinking of Mustang. And last year they had last year we went on Saturday. Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
No,
last year was Saturday.
This year was Sunday. And this year we happened to meet.
No, you happen to mix. I know who it was.
You, because you left us and we weren't in a line.
I was trying to find you guys.
in a line.
And I happened to meet the voice actor of Italy, who is Todd Habercorn.
I thought she would have forgotten the name.
Keep going.
Anyway, he also played Hikaru on Oran. So, one thing that was kind of weird was last year when we went, there was a whole bunch of people cosplaying as Vocaloids.
There really was, and like this year they were gone.
Oh, okay. And then this year they added more booths, so it's like
Actually,
you had more to choose from.
They did kind of add more booths, and I don't know. They took a lot of them that weren't there last year. I mean, they still had the steampunk booth, but they took the corset booth out, like the one with the corsets when we tried them on, and they had a personal booth last year for for ball jointed dolls, which is like a huge thing for
They had
me.
it this year, didn't they?
They did, but
It was
it was combined with the steampunk booth,
And it was like
I was mad.
It was like hidden, like an undercover kind of thing.
And it was like, oh, you can only buy them if you're local.
I got a Hitalia shirt with Britain on it.
Oh yeah, I got a Kaito shirt, and Christina,
I got a G-Dragon shirt. Well, two actually.
and a G-Dragon bracelet, which you're wearing now.
Because there was a K-pop stand, and she died. That was like her heaven.
Inside, I died inside. And I even knew the words to some of the videos that we
Yeah,
were
she
recording.
was sitting there singing along, and I was like, what? Are you looking at this? Like the lady at the booth, she kind of glanced at Christina like, what?
I kept asking for a card, and she's like, do we have those there? I don't know. And then, the weird thing was, I tried to ask this chick where she got her Big Bang shirt. She kind of freaked out because I was about to grab her hand.
Why?
She jumped back, and I was like, I don't know, she thought I was a creeper, but I really was gonna creep on her so I could get that shirt. And then she's like, oh, over there. So it's like, we walked over there.
Tell her about that lady with the hat.
Hat?
The lady, like, oh, where'd they get those hats? And she's like, oh.
Okay, I know you're supposed to be sweet and nice when, you know, when you're like selling stuff, but no. The lady, you know, like running the booth for hats. Okay, I wanted a Katnia shirt. Because I want to get it for my sister. But no, I couldn't find the booth. And it was like in a whole other section. And I asked the lady nicely if she had, you know, if she like knew where they sell it. And she told me that if I wasn't going to buy anything, then I should just leave.
Like, oh yeah, you can buy some of our stuff. If you're not going to buy it, go away. And I was like, what? And I'm standing there with Christina, like, did she just say that?
I cussed that lady out, but I was like, no.
No.
I have too much goodness and pride in me to even do that right now.
While they're doing this, I'm in line. Just so you know, to meet.
See, because she's a D-bag, and we were trying to find her at the same time.
And then
I ended up getting a finger squid, which is like a little squid that sits on your finger, and it's got little tentacles hanging off of it. Yeah.
That's our school mascot, an octopi.
We're the fighting octopi now.
We're the fighting
Did you just
octopi.
say
Whoa.
She said Tentacalia.
Tentacalia!
Everyone knows. It did not sound like that for a second. Hey, look, there's our school.
Nobody wants to come to that place.
No one wants to go.
Anyway, back to the podcast. So, it was awesome. Oh, and when we went to go get lunch, because they have, like, food there, like...
Last year they had things called bubble tea smoothies.
Bubble tea smoothies. They are like
God,
with
so
tapioca.
good.
heaven in your mouth.
That's creepy.
Tapioca pearls is what they're called. And they're at the bottom of it. This year, I was looking forward to it all year.
So we were all.
And we got there to go to lunch. Like, we got there. We went downstairs
We went back to the little Chinese place.
where they had the bubble tea smoothies last year.
But they didn't have them this year.
I was so sad. I started crying.
Everyone
Didn't I,
said-
Christina?
No.
Yes, I did.
And then
I did. On the inside.
And then after that, I finally saw my Kaito cosplayer, and I was like, oh my god!
Because that
I
is
freaked
what
out.
we were searching for.
That's
that was
what I
our
was
mission
searching
on a
for.
Sunday.
looking for.
That was our mission for Sunday.
Kaito. I was looking for him the entire time, and I almost cried because
We
I was
saw
really
Miku.
depressed. Oh wait, I asked a Miku, like a Miku cosplayer, if she's seen a Kaito, and she's like, "What's a Kaito?" And I wanted to punch her in the face.
So people-
because she's stupid.
When you're dressing up as cosplay, know your characters, know who they are.
Be a fan of what you're gonna dress up
Don't
as.
just...
Do it because you think it looks pretty. and
Because
cute.
you're going to make a lot of fangirls mad if you don't know.
And you're
I
gonna
was
make
mad.
a
I was
riot.
about to punch her in the face. I was looking for my Kaito, and I could not find him. I was about to hit her in that face.
But then we met this awesome Miku, who she like knew everybody. Because we were like, yeah, we saw Gakupo not too long ago.
She's like,
"Yeah,
oh
we did."
my god!
And she started freaking out. And Gakupo's my favorite.
Yeah,
Next to
but
Leon.
it was just a girl in a purple t-shirt and a wig. That was about it.
But she was Gakupo.
cosplay.
Yeah, I guess so. But after, like, you know, we went to go get lunch, I saw my Kaito cosplayer. I ran up to them, and he kind of backed up a little bit.
Lynn was there too.
Lynn was there too, and they were together, and I got in between them because, you know, Kaito's mine, don't touch him. So Alex got the picture with us, and Christina took it. Then after that, we went to go get our food, and I saw Elle and Light coming down from the stairs with the escalators.
And we tackled them.
And I was like, oh my god, you guys are here. And I saw them holding hands. And I was like, are you guys a yaoi couple? Yeah. So I was like, and he's like, would you, she was like, because there were two
Do you want
girls.
us to kiss?
Yeah, and she's like, do you guys want
Of
us to kiss?
course.
Yes! So, they did, and I was like,
And I was randomly taking pictures, and then like
And then by
five
the
other
time-
cameras like appeared out of
Sam and
nowhere.
like other cameras, people gathered around for the yaoi picture, and then they like kind of pulled apart, and then they came back together by Elle pulling Light's tie, and
she
they
was
just
like,
kissed again, and I was like,
By
ah!
this time, there's like a whole crowd around them.
So, oh my
Everyone's
God.
taking pictures.
And for some reason, on a Sunday, the escalator decides to break down like 5 times.
so everyone's
So it
walking up
kept
and
on
down.
turning into
those
stairs
stairs.
to escalators to stairs to escalators.
And there was one random guy,
While we were eating lunch, we saw next to us
a random egg roll man.
Egg Roll Man.
Egg roll man. I have a picture of him if you like wanna.
While she's searching for that,
Yep.
well,
You guys are.
Okay, well, we hope at least next year there'll be way more stuff. Because like we went on a Sunday and it was like not that many stuff, and most of the stuff was sold out.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff.
And
was sold
maybe
they'll have bubble tea smoothies.
maybe have bubble tea smoothies and.
out. Yeah, they said they might have him next year since we asked for him.
And
But here's Egg roll man if you could see him.
Can they see him?
I think there's a glare.
I think you could see him. Here
Yeah,
you
there
go.
you go.
That's Egg Roll Man. We got to the seat and what? Oh, here's the picture of Ellen Light where yeah, here, hold that.
Yowie.
Okay.
Can we just like blow it up there?
Real life Yowie.
I don't know.
That was it was like
So here's that picture.
it was a glitter woman.
I'm trying to fix it.
Angle it down. Look at Mr. Miranda.
Is he there? Okay, bye. That's it. That's all we have. Are we
Thank
good?
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Turn it off, Alex. Now. Bye.
And now we're gonna hit some reviews.
I'm so excited. I love it.
Today I will be reviewing Forbidden Dance, written and drawn by
Hinako Ashihara.
that person. This manga is about a ballerina. And before you ask, yes, it's shoujo. Getting that out of the way. It is about a ballerina who wants to join a group of a all-male dancer group called Cool, and to do so, she has to become the number
How is cool spelled?
COOL.
Oh, they should have totally went with the K.
It's a C.
All right.
But
Okay.
the
So tell us about your Forbidden Dance. The manga.
It is, I find the artwork fair. You can tell it's not new, but you can tell it's not too old because the bodies are more realistic, but the eyes and the facial features are still off, so you can tell roughly where it's from then. All together though, I thought it was,
Yeah, that is pretty.
I thought,
That was the camera.
The mouth is a little weird. I like the cheeky.
Okay.
if you're probably, and this will probably go straight to girls, but if you are a dancer and you enjoy dancing plots and whatnot, I would highly recommend you check this out. It is very, very sweet and kind, and I have little Hitler doing a little dance right there. That's my part.
So here's my question. Okay, 1, Volume 3. Volume 3. Were you able to go in completely cold, not knowing anything about
We
this?
have volume 1 and 2, that's just volume 3.
Oh, so you read Volume 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so you read Volume 1, 2, and 3.
Well,
Yeah.
did you like it?
About dancing.
Yes.
You read Volume 1,
I
2,
grew up
and 3.
with my little sister in dance competitions. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'm not judging, dude. I don't know that. I'm just asking. He's very strong. He's lifting her up.
It's like not
He's
even a
tough.
problem.
Actually, not really easy. You spread your legs and arms apart. And
Oh, bam! Show it. That's not the right pitch at all.
And technically, he's not that strong. What dancers do is they spread their arms and.
All right, so like, what's the general plot of the first 3 volumes?
basically,
like, this chick wants to
each-
join Cool.
Basically, it's mainly just about her daily life as a dancer in the Cool group.
Why do they have such big ears?
Remember, this is relatively, yeah,
Such small heads.
So
it's
tiny
relatively old.
heads, big lips and ears.
All right, so she's all about the dance.
Yes, she loves dance.
She wants to be the lord of the dance.
Yes.
And why in an all-guy group?
Because she goes to a performance and she sees them performing, and it's the most amazing thing she's ever seen. She's never seen someone dance as amazing as they do.
Because they're all guys, and she probably has a crush on them.
She has a crush on them.
Of course she does, and that's. Are there sparkles in here?
But
There's
yes,
sparkles
but
and bubbles.
the crush is not the.
Sparkles.
But you don't realize that there's a crush until volume 2.
That's soon
in, No realization of the
did she just
crush.
get punched in the face?
She did get punched in the face.
wow.
How
Look at
much?
that, look at
How
that.
much abuse against women
Punch
is
in
there?
the face.
Not that much.
Not that much.
But it has several moments that makes you think, wow, this person is really must love this to push themselves.
Does
out.
she have an eating disorder?
No.
It's not really ballet then. Come on now, tighten up.
Oh,
Tighten up.
Oh,
Shoujo beats.
It's actually.
Hey, just go with it. Just roll with
So who's
it.
next?
All right, any more questions for Hunter?
Any questions?
All right, Alex, what are you gonna reviewing for us?
Gravitation.
Gravitation.
Which is Shonen Ai, by the way.
Shocker. I was really surprised that you were gonna pick Shona and I.
Really?
No.
No.
Completely
Okay.
knew that was coming.
Well, I don't have notes. Or
You
mental
don't
book,
hate on my
but
notes.
You're the only person that uses
I
notes.
have that many.
So,
Anyway, so it's about this guy.
That narrows it down.
Shuichi Shindo?
Suichi Shindo.
Shuichi.
We're already.
Shuichi Shindo.
Luigi.
No.
And he's in a band called Bad Luck.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
Not cool.
So we have
Bad
cool.
luck. No, we have bad luck.
Like it.
I'm
Okay.
curious as to where this will go when it's your turn. So far, we got cool and bad luck. What are you going to have?
I killed giants.
Okay. So he's in this band called Bad Luck, and they want to make it to the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Top of the charts.
Yes.
What?
They want to go platinum. Okay. So
Blonde.
he meets this guy who, like, okay, he's standing on a, like, in a park one day, and this guy comes up to him and he's like, "These lyrics suck," because he was trying to figure out some lyrics to write.
Wait, Yuki.
He's a motivational speaker. I like that.
Aw.
Just like you.
And he started like just bashing the lyrics, which really made Shuichi upset. So the whole time, like after that night, he just keeps thinking about the guy that told him how bad his lyrics are.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he starts becoming a member of.
He's so mean to me.
Yeah, he becomes a member of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he meets this guy again, and I don't want to spoil it. Where was I? Okay.
Something about a
Dudes.
guy going emo.
No, some guy like, oh, it was when Yuki and
Why is he so mean
yeah,
about my
Yuki.
lyrics? I can't stop thinking about him. Like that.
Yep. So, anyway, at some point, he ends up at this guy's house. Not
Because
in
he
his
just
house.
conveniently knows
He
where
conveniently
he lives.
knows where he
Just
lives. Did
conveniently.
it ever tell you that?
It's anime.
Touche. Touche. You look at someone, I know where
That's
you
true.
live.
That's true. It is anime. Just go with it.
So, spoilers. They end up kissing, and the episode ends.
Yeah, we know.
Dun dun dun. And you can watch the rest.
So he pretty much just likes he pretty much just likes people being mean to him.
Kind of.
If I feel like there's a deeper issue.
Yuki is really mean. You have to understand that he is not nice.
He's
unless
a novelist. He's a novelist.
And he
Mhm.
smokes a lot, and he likes to kick babies in the face. And I'm
Yes,
dead serious about
he
that.
did.
What?
He kicked a baby in the face. The baby.
Let's be honest. Some babies, they kind of have it coming. I'm just saying.
Well, no, not when you're like, okay, he was just sleeping, the baby comes up there and tries to snuggle. Kick.
And he's not snuggle with him either. He's snuggling with Shuichi.
Oh, there's drool. And then they're
And
like.
Baby,
no,
kick.
Yuki's like laying like this, and then
And then,
Only that's not in the anime, that's in the
The manga.
continuation of the series, which is a spin-off,
Moving
Gravitation
on.
X. Yeah,
okay, so did this start off as a manga or anime?
manga.
It started off as a manga.
It's a 90s anime, by the way, so you know it's good.
So the series probably came out. The series was probably coming out like in the 80s or maybe the early 90s, like the manga,
The OVA is early 90s. So.
like early. Okay, so that's interesting that it goes that far back. It started off as a manga first, then it went to the show. Or is it OVAs or is it a show?
It's a
OVAs
show.
are the rough.
There's
plot.
OVAs and there's episodes. There's 13 episodes.
Okay.
Is there 2 OVAs? I think 2.
There's 2 parts of these.
So the OVAs are spin-offs.
No,
The OVAs are
they're
they're kind of like the
OVAs
beginning,
come
like
first.
different versions of the beginning episode. I think so.
OVAs are the rough draft of how the show began.
Let me just say that the anime industry is like ingenious. They're like, we're going to do 13 episodes, and then we're gonna make the exact same thing but shorter, like 3 times. Because if you look at Gundam and
Every Gundam series.
Evangelion, all of them have like the exact same story.
There's a
over
new
and over.
Evangelion movie. What is it about? The exact same thing as the show.
It really is, but we have
20 hours.
We have a new 20-second feature that's shinier, and we cut out an hour.
and more sparkles for shoujo.
More sparkles, $39.99.
No.
That's how
But
it
not
works.
joking. Okay, so when I first met you last year,
You thought she was creepy.
That's what I was reading.
That's what you were reading,
Yeah,
which was
you-
stolen.
I have a question.
No? Well, yes. That
Yes, it was stolen off my desk.
I have a literature question.
Why'd you leave it on his desk?
Actually. All right, what's your
I think
lit
I was-
question?
Is there a reason why it's called gravitation?
Yeah.
Because
I think
they're
gravity.
saying gravity is pulling them towards each other.
Deep. Nice. Deep.
Don't they have a song called Gravity? Gravity? I think they have a song called Gravity. Is it in the OVA?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Gravity, OVA.
All right, so
still
is
saying this.
this an instant recommendation for you? Like, you gotta watch.
If you like Shonen Ai, and
If you
even,
like Shonen Ai.
and even if you're not really into it, some people, even if they're not into Shonen Ai or yaoi, a lot of people still like it.
All right, now,
I was still gonna say something.
oh, I'm sorry. No, I talk a lot. I apologize. I talk
Okay.
a lot.
So, usually people, when they, okay, cover your ears, you guys. Whenever people start, like, watching yaoi or, like, anime, it's usually the first show that they go to is Gravitation.
Yeah.
Careful
really
with your
good.
searches online. Just saying.
Google safety search on strict,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it deals with anime.
The first Shonen Ai I watched was Super Show.
Or Vocaloids.
First one for me was Loveless.
What I was gonna ask is, without you being a fangirl, and this may be hard for you to separate it.
Oh, no,
Do you think that the music that's in the show, because that's music in the show, right?
Oh, that's
Is the music good, or are you just a fangirl and anything they do, you're gonna love no matter what?
Okay, so both.
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 I'll have my cake
I
and eat
love
it
it.
too.
I know
Thank
it
you.
and I love it because it's in the show. But if I would have heard it, not knowing anything about the show, then I still would have liked it.
Now you've watched this as well.
Yeah, I have, and I
Who
really
showed it
like
to you?
it, Alex, because I was trying to get her to watch something else, and she's like, "Ooh, look, I found something else. Ooh, look, I found something else." And the thing that she found the first time was the thing that she reviewed last week. Don't look that up on Google. Anyways,
Don't.
Censor.
Because I was surprised and changed.
Wait.
I wasn't changed. I'm just saying. I can never unsee those things though. Anyway.
yeah, but I actually have a couple of their songs on my phone, and I really like the music from Bad Luck and Niddle Grasper as well.
Needle Grasper.
Niddle Grasper.
You'll love Ryuichi.
Ryuichi's explain Ryuichi.
Needle Grasper is a band that really influenced Bad Luck. And
The band from Gravitation.
yes.
Okay. Hey, I'm just trying to get my bearings there.
And I'm wondering what a Niddle Grasper is. What is a Niddle
Niddle
Grasper?
Grasper.
I think it's something
Like I think so, is that a knitting needle? But I think we're just
I thought that
using
a
the
nettle.
words.
No, that's a nettle. I'm thinking of nettles.
Needles.
Here,
A needle grasser?
my knee.
Niddle
Grasper.
Niddle
Her.
Grasper.
I know what needle grass is.
Because you're probably allergic to it.
Probably.
Nice.
Is it probably?
Nice. Did you get your shots? We're not gonna talk about that now. All right. So that leads us to Allie
Oh.
with
Noriko's dinner table.
her notes about dinner.
I didn't get as many notes this time. I left out like 2.5 pages.
Hallelujah.
So, Noriko's Dinner Table is a movie, and it's 2 hours and 39 minutes long. It's because we're not only reviewing anime or manga, we're also reviewing Japanese culture, which involves Japanese films. And this is a not a hiccup.
Ignore that last comment.
This is a movie called Noriko's Dinner Table, and in Japanese it's Noriko no Shokutaku. I think I said that right.
Because little Hitler can speak Japanese.
Ish.
Are you supposed to speak German?
Little
Don't use
No.
your logic up in here.
No.
All right.
Out the window. You're ghost
We're
riding.
talking about anime. Does not make any sense.
Yeah, rooftops.
Rooftops.
Rooftops. By the way, I've learned that in this movie, here's the tip. Okay, here's the tip of the episode. Like last week, it was lose
Don't
your
know.
parents.
It was not.
Don't
Lucy.
kill them because that doesn't make you cool. That just makes you misunderstood. And I mean, to me, misunderstood characters are annoying. Which
Allie's
is
views
almost-
do not necessarily represent the views of the club.
This message was brought to you by Chili's.
Chili's.
We can't actually have that in there.
Oh,
Copyright.
I had to.
Oh wait.
Okay, so This episode's tip is if you want to be cool, like an Asian, be overdramatic. A lot of Asians are really overdramatic. And I mean not Asians, but I mean like a lot of people in Japanese films are super overdramatic. Like sugoi, that's how they are. They're always like that.
That's like the conversation we just had like a minute ago.
That's because we're cool. Cool! There we go. Perfect example of like, text or whatever. And,
Text to text.
Yeah, that.
So like with your phone? Right? I text you and you text me back.
You're a
That's
lit teacher.
What is Continue!
Okay,
Dinner
so,
table.
Noriko, she's a 17-year-old girl, and she lives in like a little, I guess like a town like this, which is like
Tiny.
tiny.
For those of you who don't know where we are,
Don't tell them.
Exactly.
Don't tell them.
Exactly.
Tell them where we live.
Tell
I'm not
them.
telling where we
I
live.
don't want people coming after me again.
Okay. So she runs away. Okay. So she's really misunderstood, and she just wants to be mature because in one part of the movie she's talking about her dad, and like her dad's like, "Oh, don't go to Tokyo because girls go there to get pregnant." Because
So that's true. That's just back.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is this translated? Is it sub?
It's subs. It's subs.
Okay.
Is that because you guys are sub snobs? I'm just asking.
Subs are really good, but I mean, I do like other things that are dubbed.
There are certain animes that are actually
For
better.
example, Hetalia.
I don't know if it's really better, but I really do like
Italia is
it.
better done.
It's easier to follow.
It was really difficult
I
to
also
follow.
really like it because you can add the accents when it's dubbed. Like, yes, fake accents. They're awesome.
Well, you live the life of a Italia cosplayer, so. It's very
If y'all don't know what Hitalia is, Google it.
Google it.
It'll help you on history.
Censor.
Censor.
Censor the Google.
Always censor.
Anyways,
Dinner table.
Noriko's dinner table is I think it's a sequel. I guess I forgot the word for it. I think it's a sequel.
Comes after.
Yeah,
It's a
or
sequel.
comes before.
That's a prequel.
Prequel.
Something I don't know.
It's a quote.
It's a quote.
Excuse me.
Ew. It's a quote to another movie called Suicide Club, which I will be reviewing next week.
You sure?
Not
Wait.
next week, but a couple weeks. Yes, I know.
We're gonna answer this later, I'm sure, but we go from dinner table to
Suicide.
suicide.
I think it is. I think it's a prequel. No, I think it's a sequel because in the movie, I'll get to that later.
Okay.
Let me get done. Anyway, so she's talking to her dad, and then she just really wants to leave that town because it's really boring. And it's a classy little town. Her dad works in the newspaper, and she's typical teenage 17-year-old girl, lonely.
I thought you were about to say madly in love with the next man who walks in the door.
No, but she's not that pretty, so. She
Wow.
really isn't, and I really like that because later on in the movie, her friend, she
Like ham hands? What?
no, she makes her pretty. Quit.
What about her isn't? No. What about her isn't pretty?
Her face.
Your face
You're
isn't
asking
pretty.
her to judge a woman.
Her face isn't pretty. I have to admit, she's not. I mean, her hair is kind of gangly. She wears glasses and she's always walking like this. And
And
I'm trying to.
I'm sorry.
You guys hit me.
Yeah. So typical Noriko, just bored of life, sad, lonely, and her dad works in the newspaper, and just typical little stories about the hometown, nothing ever dramatic, and
Today, a kitten crawled up a tree.
And that's important. You gotta know about that.
so Noriko lives in this crappy little town, kind of on the coast of like Japan. It might have been where the little thing happened.
Tsunami?
The earthquake.
Yeah, the earthquake.
Tsunami. Quake.
Tsunami quake.
That's a Walter Text reference right there.
Awesome. Anyways, so yeah, she pretends to be busy at school because somehow she ended up getting in the
The Kendo Club.
No, she ended up getting in the school newspaper, ironically, because of her dad.
Okay.
So, in the school newspaper, she's like always the editor-in-chief and stuff, and she's going around pretending to be busy, so she like won't think of like how lonely she is, and I kind of felt bad for her because she's not pretty and she's lonely and she'll never find love.
Does she have friends?
She has her sister.
Does she have friends?
Not a friend.
Is this the one I watched?
Yeah, you watched this one with me. It's a really sad movie. So anyways, she asks for like, one of the things for the newspaper thing was she asked for more computer time because I have a computer at home, but her dad's always on it.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets the computer time and she goes on this website. This is where it goes down. Haikyo.com. And on this website.
Haikyo or I kill?
Haikyo.
Okay.
HAIKYO.com. Don't go to it. I haven't been there. No, I haven't been there, but I mean, from the movie, I wouldn't want to be a member of that website because there's 54 suicides. We'll get to that later. Anyways, she meets a girl. She meets a couple of girls, and they're on the website. A couple of other little lonely girls around Japan. She starts talking to them. Ueno Station 54. Her username is Mitsuko. Noriko's username is Mitsuko. She talks to a girl, cripple number 5, long neck, midnight, broken down, Yoko, which is eventually her little sister. The white dots on the website, there's white dots and red dots. And those, you will find out later that they represent suicides. The red dots are for women and the white dots are for men. So she ends up escaping running away from home during a blackout. And, she goes to Tokyo and she gets on a little cafe computer. And she's like, hey, Ueno Station 54, you're my buddy, hook me up with something. So she, eventually she goes off and she stays at a crap little hotel when she leaves the thing. And then she meets up with Ueno Station 54. She sent her a message earlier. And Ueno Station 54 told her, meet me at Ueno Station number 54. And she's like, okay, so she goes to Ueno Station, and when she gets there, she's like, wait, what's 54? And she goes around asking people, like, hey, what's 54? And they're like, oh, no, get away.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have to. Okay.
Text reference.
Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are killing me with the text. Alright, continue.
Okay, so she finds out later that it's a locker number, 54. And she's like, she goes over, she's like, oh, 52, 53, 54.
Over dramatic.
She really is. She's like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen when I step one step closer. Nothing. So she, there's this girl next to her, and she looks over, and the girl shuts her locker, walks away, and then it reveals another girl. And that is Ueno Station 54. You find out her real name is Kumiko. So they leave together, and you'll find out about the locker baby later on in the movie.
This was the
I love how she's you're literally like giving out every little detail of this entire movie.
I love this movie,
and we have had no spoiler alert yet, and you're just
spoiling
But there are spoilers like crazy on these notes. Like crazy. Bam, bam, bam.
It's kind of not a review. It's more of a synopsis.
big word.
I have noticed that there is a running byline in both of your reviews. Young girls getting on computers, going to websites that they shouldn't, and bad things happening.
Mine was about dance.
I feel like there's a cry for help.
For me?
Young girls getting on computers, going to websites that they shouldn't go to, and bad things happening to them.
I would say something, but this is recording. No. This is just...
Hunter is expressing himself through dance.
Oh. Go, Hunter. And Alex is expressing
Herself through Shonen High.
Shonen High!
Someone's apparently expressing herself through suicide.
No, I mean, Noriko doesn't commit suicide.
Spoiler!
So,
It's pretty obvious. She's the main character. She's not a
how do you
guy.
feel right now?
On a manga?
It's not real, man.
Pizza 10. So you don't care about me. See how it
Ish.
is. It comes, it goes.
It comes and goes. Wait. I'm just.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just apologized to a book.
You did you apologize to a fictional character as you punched her in the face. Barbara Thorson.
I'm sorry, Barbara.
Alright, so
Oh, you shut up about Barbara Thornton
again,
now.
once again, you seem to just really love this show. Or
It's a
this movie.
It's a really good movie.
So you recommend it?
Highly. They go around, and when she goes over to Uno Station, this is a big part of the movie. They do what is called a family rental. Any questions, you guys? What is
Family?
a family rental?
I'm scared
Is this
to
like an
ask.
RV?
Like,
Panda. I've seen where you can rent a panda.
like prostitutes.
But
Knew that was coming.
wait,
Is she in Tokyo?
let's,
Yes.
She's time
Not
out.
getting pregnant.
Let's
Her
time out.
dad was right.
But when you're
But
you're renting like a family.
like a family, like you.
to be your family.
You go.
Not
you
a
meet,
prostitute.
Not a prostitute.
The
You
club
go-
does not sponsor prostitution in any way, shape, or form.
Hunters and Ellie's anime do not necessarily represent the views of all anime.
Mine was about dancing.
No, that's too big. It wasn't anime. It was manga.
Mine's not about suicide and prostitution.
We're hitting the real life issues, Hunter, and you can't handle that. You
Get
can't. All right, this ain't Disneyland.
Which shut down our video
No,
for
we don't like
26.
Disney.
Which
No.
copyright violated us. Anyway,
So, family rental is like when you go and you talk to like a representative of the like I guess family rental thing. And some of them, there's a couple of
what's
them.
their name? Is it like Steve?
It's
I
above.
was like, oh, I got this
They're
number,
everywhere, though.
Steve.
Steve, they're everywhere. They'll be because in one scene, the dad, after both of his daughters run away, spoiler, both of their daughters run away. 54 of those girls jump in front of a train and die.
What?
So they don't stop after hitting one girl. They just keep going. It's hard to stop a train. They just like hold hands, like 54 girls, all
And it
wearing
just-
school
it's
uniforms,
like-
different uniforms, jump in front of a train,
I don't
and it
think
goes.
it's that hard
And
to
then-
stop a train.
I feel like the bodies would get underneath.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like I feel like it would
Stop
derail.
Okay, so here's
Like I could put like 10
Here's the
pennies and I'll
train.
derail a
here's
train.
the train. Oh, so sad.
But like, wouldn't you think that the guy driving the train?
No, they're all standing along the railing until
Yeah,
the
that's
train
what I'm-
gets right here.
But then it just like.
They were all acting normal until they
Windshield
started dancing.
wiper.
We're all gonna die together, and then they jump.
How much gore is in this?
That's about the only gore. The rest of it's depression.
Depression,
Gore.
a hint of gore. Sounds like a winner. Sounds like a winner. I like it. I'm gonna watch it
Wasn't this what Hellgirl was
on a
about?
sad, sad night
Kind of
when it's
depression.
raining.
Am I the only one that picked a wimpy manga?
Yeah, you're a guy.
I just grabbed one.
I know. We hit the big issues, Hunter.
Fine, next time I'll hit the big issues, Miranda.
Yeah. One
Hellgirl
Piece.
is depressing.
No.
That
The
is
tough
too long.
topics. One
We're
Piece.
talking
You will
about too
review
long.
all
And Murder
of One
Piece is
Piece
super
in
long.
7 minutes.
Okay.
Challenge thrown down.
What are you? Okay. I challenge you to review all of Naruto.
Ew.
I can't get past volume 7. So,
It's that
no.
boring. We
No.
here don't like Naruto.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
don't-
Wow.
At least
I
you do
can't
not
even
represent
say
the
that.
club's views.
No.
I just
I mean,
know
a lot of people
that
like
it's-
Naruto in the club, but I don't.
It's not necessarily
don't
written
either.
for me is the thing. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily written for me because I'm old.
And our camera person.
So,
I could go off on an entirely different subject with this Naruto stuff because me and my friends have had heated talks.
heated debates.
We need to have those.
I
Next
like
episode.
that. Next episode.
We should-
All right. So we're gonna move on and
Watch the
actually,
movie. It's really good. Very, very good.
Allie is going to actually tag team a review of
I Killed Giants.
I Kill Giants.
And it won't be 3 hours long.
What? Oh my goodness.
You just noticed
I
that?
just noticed
Are you
it.
serious? I noticed it the first time I saw it.
Oh.
Don't zoom in on that.
Yeah, don't zoom in on that. And it is written by Joe Kelly with fantastic art by Korean artist J.M. Ken Miyamura. Probably killing the pronunciation. But this is a fantastic, oh man, I fell in love with this comic as it was coming out. It's a 7-issue miniseries put out by Image Comics. And it's pretty much all about this young girl named Barbara Thorson.
Get it? And she carries around a hammer called Kloveski or something?
Yeah, it's a baseball player. I don't follow baseball. I know that that's a shocker, but I don't follow it. Yeah.
So she carries around this purse, which she calls a hammer, because there's a hammer inside. And if you didn't get that, Barbara Thorson, Thor, hammer.
Thor, Barbara.
Yeah.
Text-to-text reference.
Nice-ish.
Sorry, we've been doing that the entire time.
I know. Start doing it every
And
video.
the plot basically is this. Here we have this young lady, and I would say she has Asperger's, because she kind of just says whatever pops into her head, and she doesn't necessarily understand why she has to listen to, like, her teachers.
She punches,
her older sister.
She actually punches her,
Guidance
her
counselor?
guidance
So
counselor.
The guidance
in the
counselor.
face.
Or school psychologist or guidance counselor? School psychologist.
Is she a delinquent?
I don't know. She's not necessarily a delinquent, but
She might have Asperger's.
I really want to know what's going on with the principal's hair.
it's fantastic is what's going on with it.
It's like an Elvis thing.
Do you know
and
what the
it's got a mullet
principal's
in the back.
last name is?
No, I forgot.
Stalin. Principal Stalin.
Like Russia?
Text reference.
Yes. It's
That's
interesting.
text to
that
world, I
is
think.
text to world reference.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Russia from Italia. They have names.
They're people too.
I think
Anyway,
Russia's name is.
Schlettmana.
Something.
Well, I thought that was Iceland.
nice
What
callback.
happened?
Nice callback. So, here's the issue that you have to decide as the reader. You have to decide: is this young lady actually going out and doing as she says, going out and killing giants? This 5th grader is going out and fighting these giant monsters.
Or is she actually putting all of her, she's just making these things up to cover up some of her emotional problems going on at home?
Yeah, maybe she's a schizophrenic because she says some weird stuff. She kind of has like these little imaginary friends that
Little pixies.
yeah, very cute, surprisingly
Adorable.
cute, and they make like funny noises.
Any flying mint bunnies?
They do make funny noises.
Flying what buddies?
Flying mint bunnies. And
Italian.
Oh,
No.
I haven't gotten there yet.
No. In the face.
Anyway.
Throughout the series, she has different animal ears. She randomly, and
Fantastic.
no one ever comments on that.
And she runs her D&D crew. It's awesome. She is the dungeon master for her D&D crew.
Yeah.
She's in 5th grade.
She's so good, and people are like, whenever you hear her name, just don't mess
That's
with
right.
her. Don't mess
She
with
crushes dreams. And that's actually why I related to her, because I crush dreams as a
her.
teacher.
You're not that great.
He tases his students.
I believe in tasing
He has a
students.
cattle prod. It's right over there.
I believe in crushing dreams. Man, I'm gonna be a rapper. You can't spell. You're not gonna be a rapper. You don't even know what you're saying. You're talking about ice cream. I crush dreams. It's what I do, and
That
it makes
was-
me happy.
That was our conversation.
And I don't like puppies. So that's it. Anyway, there's a lot of little, just fantastic moments in this series, and I'm not gonna lie, grown man, I'm a tough guy, ish.
But it was sad.
I'm a tough guy, but the ending of this book, where
Which we're not gonna spoil.
which still leaves you asking, is this actually happening, or is she crazy? The ending of this story is so fantastic, and I tell you, little background information. Joe Kelly was inspired to write this one day when he was taking his father to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
He was in the doctor's office, and he started thinking about what would my life be like
If I lost.
my parents. And it was just absolutely fantastic. So that is my review of I Kill Giants. Once again,
I really like the little ending pieces though, because the artist.
oh yeah, the backup,
artist,
the backup material
and
is fantastic. The
it's-
backup material is fantastic.
sorry.
What happens?
No, the little artist in the back of the little thing, they have little like talks.
Between Joe Kelly and the artist.
Yeah, like the artist and the writer, and it's so funny to me. It's just like the artist, he's like, look at me, I'm
see the Elvis hair.
Oh.
It's in there. Yeah, it's in there. It's good stuff.
And the entire time the artist is like, God, I hate you. You suck at life. You fail. Or like, you're so terrible at drawing.
I love.
It is mine. But he's just so nice to him.
I love
yeah, I
additional
love your color.
like material when you get books that have like additional material just like that
So
kind of give you like a
funny.
peek into the creators'
That's right.
minds because like creators are so insane and it makes me happy. I don't know about you, but you know I can't help but just gush all over this comic and give it 5 schizophrenic bunny ears out of 5. What do you think? What do you give it?
I mean, they have panda ears and bat ears. But yes, 5. Yeah, there's bat ears. I told you that.
It's really good.
It's really
It's really good.
It's just.
All right, anything else?
I think that's it.
So that's our show. Woo! Guys, we really appreciate it. We definitely ramble. That's how we roll, though.
That's how we roll.
But never again.
No, that's my dream. I'm gonna be the rapper.
Really?
But you're talking about ice cream.
Gangster? Yeah, ice cream because I want to get Kaito shirt.
Milk.
Malk.
Mulch.
We're all
Mulch.
saying the same
Mulch.
thing. We're all saying
Give
Malk.
me the freaking milk.
Oh, you sounded like the guy.
We're all saying milk.
Text
Josh.
reference.
That's text.
That would be a
Don-
text reference.
Jonathan. Inside voice.
Sorry, Dad.
My white friends.
My white friends.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a brother to me. Your head is like a brother to me. And that's it, guys. Bye.
Yaoi, you know,
It's awesome.
It's awesome,
Yaoi-
and it pretty much
I started
goes.
crying because of an episode of Sekai
Oh my
Chihatsu
gosh,
last night.
Yaoi. That's finally our time to talk about Yaoi. Yeah!
What are you guys doing?
Go away.
Nothing?
This is my car.
Your keys were on the table. We had to take them.
Yeah, I mean,
We had to.
don't leave them like that.
You guys have detention.
If this video gets out, you're no longer a teacher.
You can't give
Remember
us
that.
attention.
Remember that. Blackmail. It works.
We'll tell on you.
This is getting weird. This is getting weirder. We're not using this part.
That was getting weird.
We're using it.
We're using
Yaoi!
We're using it.